I want to discuss here for a moment on the idea of bris, because the bris is the idea of Brit Milah. We had it a few weeks ago in Parashat Lech Lecha, but it has a powerful moment that we could get some insight from. So in general, we find that there is, we call it Brito Shel Avraham Avinu. Now, in general, we don't do things because it has any meaning or sanctity, or it's something that our forefathers did. Everything that we do today is only for one reason, because Moshe Rabbeinu went to Har Sinai, HaKadosh Baruch Hu told him the following mitzvot. So if that's the case, why are you calling Brito Shel Avraham Avinu? More so, in the Gemara and in the Bavli, they learn the whole idea of Brit from the pasuk of Avraham is Malat Yitzchak no. And that is a little bit troubling, because we should really learn it like the Yerushalmi learns, that tells you that you're not doing it because Avraham did it to Yitzchak. You're doing it because the pasuk said on the 8th day you should be mal. Another interesting thing is that we find that how do you call a non-Jew? An arel. You call him some, meaning it seems to say that this berit that we do is a defining character trait, or is a defining moment of being what makes us a Jewish person. So to explain this idea a little more is basically, we could say it like this: there is the nature of what we do, and then there's the why of what we do. So, and those two things don't need to be exclusive to each other. Meaning, you could do, the reason why we do the Brit Milah is only because HaKadosh Baruch Hu told us on Har Sinai. But now, if we want to try to extrapolate what is it that we're doing, what is the mitzvah, how does it work, that we could learn from Avraham Avinu. And what we're learning from Avraham Avinu is that we're learning exactly that it is that he's the one that imparted upon us. He's the one that put it into motion. That this is the defining thing of a Jewish person, and because he put it into motion, and because he defined it as such, he gave. So that is why we call it Brito Shel Avraham Avinu, because let me give you an example, right? So the Rambam says you don't, if the father is not present, you don't say the bracha when a child, right before you do the Brit Milah, you say Lachniso beBrito Shel Avraham Avinu, I'm entering into the covenant of Avraham Avinu. And if the father is not there, you don't mention it. What is he? Why? Seemingly, the person is doing the mitzvah regardless, even if the father is not there, not present. Why is it that you don't mention his? Why don't you say this bracha? Because perhaps that's what we're trying to bring out with this entire thing. It's true, the public or the individual is going to be doing the mitzvah regardless, because the mitzvah has nothing to do with the mitzvah is going to be done regardless, and therefore the mitzvah was done. But the nature of the mitzvah, the character of the mitzvah is lacking, because the whole idea of what Avraham Avinu set into motion is that it's something that's by default, by just being born to a father, by being born to a Jewish parents, is it that you're responsible of having a Brit Milah, and this is not something that is expressed when the public is doing the mitzvah, doing the Brit Milah for the individual. It's specifically and uniquely expressed when the mitzvah is done by the father himself. So to capture this idea a little more, we're saying that the Brito Shel Avraham Avinu has even though that's not the why that we're doing it, but it's showing us the how. What is it that it's happening? It's something overarching, and it's far deeper than just a specific. And therefore, when do we call it? When do we say the bracha of Bito Shel Avraham Avinu, specifically when it's a father doing it to the child? Because that's when it expresses it, the idea that it's a torashti. It's done by inheritance.